This is KTAB News Weekend.
Good evening. Thank you for choosing KTAB News, coverage you can count on. I'm Bob Bartlett.
And I'm Stacy Lopez. Welcome to this special edition of KTAB News Weekend. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant is dead at age 41. Multiple sources say he died in a helicopter crash Sunday. One of those includes his daughter also dying in the crash. That is your top story.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office confirms 9 people were killed in the crash in Southern California. All authorities say it happened at Calabasas. That's about 30 miles west of Los Angeles. Witnesses reported foggy weather and seeing the helicopter going down quickly and then slamming into a hillside. It then burst into flames. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says there are no survivors. Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board are heading to the scene.
And although Bryant did play in the Los Angeles area with the Lakers, he was well known even by those who don't follow professional basketball. People here in the Big Country admired the basketball star. KTAB's Dan Booth talks to local fans devastated by the news. Dan?
During his 20 years in the NBA, Kobe Bryant inspired millions of basketball fans around the world with his success on the court and his work ethic off the court. Now, you don't have to live in LA or be a Lakers fan to understand the emotional toll of today's loss, and the people of Abilene are right there with the rest of the world.
He left a big gap in everybody's heart. It's going to be hard to fill, but being able to have everything that he gave us, he's never going to die in our hearts. And he's always going to be a big part of our lives. So.
Kind of one of those things you don't want to believe, like even right now, like, yeah, it's weird because it's a person you don't personally know, but it's somebody who affected your, like, for me, my whole teenage years and my whole life.
The loss of Kobe has sent an emotional shockwave through the entire sports world. And for more details, here's Max Preston.
Thank you, Dan. First off, my thoughts and prayers go to Kobe Bryant's family and friends. This is a shocking loss to our country today. I know personally this is probably the most emotional I've been over the passing of an athlete. Kobe Bryant's legacy is unmatched and different from any other player in the NBA that I've seen. Kobe declared for the draft out of high school and it came into the league in 1996. Drafted 13th overall, he found quick success making the all-rookie second team and becoming an all-star in 1998. Kobe would go on to become an 18-time all-star and was the MVP in 4 of those games. His legacy only gets better from there as he led the Lakers to 7 NBA finals and won 5 of them in his career. He was named the Finals MVP 2 times in 2009 against the Magic and in 2010 against the Celtics. He was the league MVP in 2008 when the Lakers went 57-25 and fell just short to the Celtics in the finals. Kobe was also honored as an 11-time All-NBA first-teamer and a 9-time All-NBA defensive first-teamer. He was a 2-time NBA scoring champion as well. In his last game, he scored an incredible 60 points and left the NBA stage with a bang. Kobe became the first Laker to have 2 numbers retired. His 8 and 24 hang in the rafters of the Staples Center, forever cementing his legacy. Kobe Bryant's talent and legacy is something we might not ever see again. The one thing we know he always preached was the Mamba mentality. While a lot of us may never reach the competitiveness or talent Kobe had, may we always strive for the same type of mentality he had in everything we do. Kobe had everything he needed up here and always found a way to get the job done. Rest in peace to one of the greatest of all time, Kobe Bryant.